Hey YouTube, thought I'd update ya. I mean, from the 4th of July to now, it's been a little hard for me because boyfriend's been gone for a couple of days. But because of work, that's just how that is. As you can see, Toby's doing all great. Yeah. He's very energetic for a 2-month-old bird. But I'm happy that I got him, or that my boyfriend got him for me. When he gets back, we're going to get Toby a friend. Yeah, everything has to go within a little teeny weeny time crevice because Toby's young. I don't want him to start learning territories and whatnot until he's older. I'm hoping to get this friend of his so that way he won't be so lonely and it'll be easier for him to have fun, you know? I don't even know if that cage is big enough. I might end up having to get another one, a bigger one, for the both of them to be able to fly around. Boyfriend doesn't like that. We have to take him everywhere, but because he's 2 months old, yes. Plus, in order for him to get used to my boyfriend as well, he has to be around him. So hopefully it'll get better with that. So far, Toby likes me. I know that. But he's going to hate that Toby loves me more than him. He's going to favor me above him because I'm a marmor. That happens. That's what happened with my previous one, may she rest in peace. But she did love my boyfriend. It's just that she loved me more because she knows I give her bird food, I give her water, and I always talk to her. So, yeah, it's different. In this case, we're trying to get both birds, whenever I get the other one, acclimated to both of us instead of just one of us. I know, it's weird. I mean, being a bird parent is not an easy thing. And yeah, I can say that. You're a parent technically because you make sure they go to the doctor, you make sure they have their food and their water, and that they're well entertained, and that they always have love and attention. So technically, yes, you're an adoptive parent to a pet. And in this case, being a bird mom is never easy. They can drop at the sign of a frickin' pin if you're not careful. Been lucky enough to have my birds for several years before well, you get the point. Goomba was almost going to be 6 years old if she had lived. Do I miss her every day? Yes. I didn't think that this was going to be the way we parted ways, but it is what it is. I do hate that things went the way they did, but something told me to get down to PetSmart and get another one, and I did, and Toby was the only one there. That was lucky. And I guess fated, right? So you can plainly hear he's very energetic and very, very happy. At least I hope he is. I'd show you him, but he's not one for the hand yet. It's gonna take him a while to get used to sitting on one's finger and whatnot. It's raining and I'm definitely tired. I love the rain, but it makes me exhausted. Don't know why. Doesn't help that my anxiety about things, which I don't usually have, but I can understand when it's there. Being with Tobes has been great, yet sad because my boyfriend should be here too. And not off working in Staten Island. But that's what he wanted to do. What can I say? My birthday's in a couple of weeks, not even. I still can't admit my age to save my life because it just is hard. But it is who I am, right? I've accepted it. It doesn't mean I like to admit it. My anniversary to my boyfriend is coming up as well in September. We'll hit 4 years. I'm happy. Don't think I'm not. It's just been through the ringers of late. I mean, you know that all happened on the 4th of July, right? As I mentioned. Yeah. I lost Goomba, my fridge, which I had to replace, which the one I have is good. It's just a little tiny. But if I have to replace it again, I will, because why not, right? I'm not made of money, but, we need what we need, right? And, well, between that and right after that, boyfriend leaving for the whole week. He'll be back Saturday, but I won't see him till Sunday. It's just hard. And I know that he can't always control what his job does, but he can always control what he does. But he chooses to do what he wants to do. And what am I supposed to say? I mean, I know he didn't want to go. I could sense it, and I still sense it. That he misses me and that he hated that he had to leave. But he should have turned it down. But no, everyone says, oh, well, he has to work. Okay. But if I have to hear that one more time, I mean, no one gets my struggle because it's not like it's a real struggle to anyone else but me, really. I don't get to live with my boyfriend because of everything around him. And I don't get to actually see him every day. I get to see him about 3 times a week if I'm lucky, 2. Because of my responsibilities around here. I don't even care about those. I can knock them out and still make it. But the fact that everyone thinks that I don't respect his work or that I don't support him is bull crap. Because 90% of our relationship is him working. And yeah, I knew that was going to be the case, but I didn't think it was going to be this hard. Or for this long, It's so stupid that everyone says, well, he has to work. And you act like I don't understand. No one ever tried to see it from my point of view because you know what? My point of view doesn't matter, right? No one else gives a damn because my point of view doesn't mean a thing. Imagine how that feels. I've been with him for almost 4 years, and you think that my point of view doesn't even measure, amount to anything, because you're just not there. And whose fault is that? It's not mine. And it doesn't get any easier to deal with that. And then I still have to be here, which I like being here, but I also love being there. And it feels like I would have to sacrifice one way to live the other, and I don't want that. That isn't fair to me. Oh yeah, did I mention this stupid reunion and I can't go? Oh, sorry about that. Here's what happened. The person that told me about the reunion actually said that, oh, because your boyfriend wasn't approved, he can't go in. And I'm like, he's my ride there and back, and you're telling me he can't go in? So, well, then I guess I won't be able to go. And he's like, oh, well, that's too bad. I'm like, I'm one of the alum, but I can't have who I want with me? Are you serious? I'm in another state, dude. And you want to do that to me? said, fine, then I guess I won't go. Boyfriend was not going to actually drive, but I actually was going to get him to, I really was going to convince him. And now when I heard this, I'm like, screw you. I don't need you. It's so wrong because I really wanted to go back one last time. It's because they're going to close, and they're closing in August. The school's weird because it was half synagogue and half school. And I hadn't been back there, and now it's going to make me sound super, super, super old. I haven't seen anyone from that school in 24 years. Yeah. I know, right? I sound super old when I say that. I guess it just wasn't meant for me to do it. I mean, what else is new? My boyfriend will be back in a couple of days, and I can't wait to see him because I can sense he misses me too. He's not a very good liar. I said, you're not a very good liar. I can tell you miss me, even though you're not going to say it. Or admit that you didn't even want to go. He said, yeah, you're right. When he left, it was horrible for him because he didn't want to leave. And then the last 2 times he called, he just didn't want to leave the phone because he missed me. He doesn't want to say it, though. He can't be a dodo head about that one. I would be yelling right now, but I want him to talk. I love him. Toby's just, he sounds pretty. What can I say? He's also at the age where he could learn to talk. Isn't that insane? But I don't know if I want to teach him or not. I do want him to learn, but my boyfriend wants him to learn swears. No, thank you. Then explaining why my birth says F you, F you, F you would not be a good thing. Well, I guess that's all I can say for now. I might play some Minecraft, I guess. And a few things I might watch, but I'm not sure when I'm going to start that. And in debates on when to start, when not to start, and all that. You see, well, I know that my boyfriend will come back, but being without him has made me a little too sad enough not to do anything, except maybe Minecraft. I don't know why, but I miss him a lot more than I thought. I never thought I'd miss him this much, really. I know, it's not our first time being apart, but I guess it is our first time being apart in 2 separate states. He's not that far, but he's not that close, and I haven't been resting because of it. Staten Island's not far from where I am, but it's not close either, so sleep hasn't exactly been easy for me. It always does that, though. Whenever he has an away thing, I'm always like, I never want to sleep unless I'm dead tired. I don't know why. It's been that way since we started being together again. I never sleep well when he's out of town or on a trip for more than 3 days of work. It's just who I am, or what I am, I guess, on that. He doesn't get it either. He said, wow, are you going to be all right? I'm like, what can I do? I don't know why I do that. It's like part of me missing, I guess. And whenever it's too far away from me, it's like I don't function properly, or it's like what makes me really happy, or what makes me want to do everything. It's like gone. But I know that that's not a good thing. It's just how I feel. It's not like it's bad. It happens, but I always get better. I'm getting better at handling it. Well, sort of. But it doesn't matter. As long as I get rest, I don't care. But that's beside the point. I might do a birthday video thingy. I don't know. My birthday's on a Tuesday. Gaio. I know, isn't that dumb? A birthday on a Tuesday. No, boyfriend gets a Friday birthday or even a Saturday birthday, but me, I get a Tuesday, a Thursday, a Wednesday. I haven't gotten a Friday or a Saturday in years. Not even a Sunday. But it is what it is. Toby's calmed down, which most likely means he's going to sleep soon. Oddly enough, he acts like his daddy. Goes to sleep early. But I think it's because he's 2 months old and that's what happens. He'll break out of that at some point. On Sunday, I'm going to leave him here so we can go get him a friend. I might get to go. I don't know. I haven't exactly been the luckiest when it comes to seeing my boyfriend and spending time with him because some things always just come up. And yes, I told him that, yeah, we need time together too, so that shouldn't be a thing. But he just doesn't listen to me. And sometimes that's always a thing for us, but it's not something that we can. That's something we'll work out at some point. It'll be different when I live with him if I ever get to that point in life. I want to. Because why not? But that's gonna be a while. I mean, he'll probably be just as worky, ethicy, and all that, but it doesn't matter. At least by then, he'll come home to me. That's all I've ever wanted. Even if I'm by myself like I am now. Well, technically not. The queen's down the hall, but you get the point. Even with that, even if I am by myself with the bird, I'm happy. I mean, it's not a really perfect thing, but it doesn't matter. Perfect doesn't exist. And relationships grow and are complicated, but that doesn't mean that they're any less bad because of that. Still has lots of love between us. And as long as we keep going and we keep talking and being honest, really, that's all that matters, right? Well, at least that's what I think. As long as we love each other, that's really all that matters. Better go. I think that this one shouldn't be as long as the last one. Sorry about that again. I was going through a lot then, and I'm trying to get through it now. Thanks for listening. I'll see you around YouTube.